It's been a while, but we're finally back to reviewing some games. And today I'm taking a look at a very small but very cute and intriguing point-and-click game that I think deserves some more attention. Now, I will note, I was gifted this game by a friend, so I didn't go out of my way to buy it, but it's only $15, and despite how short it is, I'll say right now that the experience is definitely worth it. If that's all you cared about knowing, feel free to click off now, but if you want to know the details of this weird little game, then stick along for the ride. This is The Many Pieces of Mr.Coo. The art and sound of this game is, simply put, phenomenal. There's zero dialogue during the entire game, so everything is told purely through animation and sound, like an old school animated film, with an art style to match. It feels like I'm playing through a Dr. Seuss book with the kind of surrealist visuals that are all over this game, with even some Midnight Seuss inspirations here and there during the darker moments. And the mix between that art and the photorealistic objects and backgrounds somehow works. It all blends together in a way that doesn't make anything seem out of place, despite being very out of place. Everything is what it is, and you just kind of accept it. And managing to pull that off is a great artistic feat. Now, what's actually happening amidst all of these sights and sounds? The story of this game is... frankly, I don't really know. As the title says, you follow Mr.Coo, this little yellow guy, who ends up getting chopped into 3 pieces by some monster and then tossed into a dump. Hijinks ensue as Mr.Coo seeks out his other 2 parts and works to free them so they can all reunite into one being once more. But that's about it though? Maybe? We really get zero info about the other creatures and entities at work here, like the old man who keeps smacking things with his cane. Maybe we learn more in the next game? After all, the one thing I'll say about the ending is that it does have a to be continued, so regardless, this isn't the end of Mr.Coo's adventures. And speaking of, how do we play through this adventure? It's a point and click. It's a point and click of the simplest form, in fact. All you do is click on things and see what Mr.Coo does with them. Figure out what order you have to click things in to solve the relevant puzzle, and bada bing bada boom, there you go, that's the game. It doesn't even have an inventory system like most point and clicks do. This game is far more focused on the artistry than the actual gameplay, which, granted, given how amazing the artistry part is, I will give them that. And that is The Many Pieces of Mr.Coo, a very short, very cute, and very interesting little adventure game. And when I say short, I mean like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how easily you can figure out the puzzles. Yeah, it's a rare occurrence. Still, I think it's a very worthwhile piece of gaming art, if you will. Whether you think it's worth $15, honestly, that seems much more like a preference thing. Either way, this has been TheRatMan, and I will see you all later. And lastly, a special thank you shout out to Mike Uniturtle, Reese, Scarlet, and Dizerat. Thank you for the $5.